This is Today in Nashville, a celebration of the people, places, and things that make Music City a great place to live. Now your hosts, Kelly Sutton and Carole Sullivan.
Hello. Happiest Monday to you. Hope you had the best weekend. Kelly's alive.
I'm alive.
We were like,
barely.
Kelly, dead or alive? She was so sick on Friday. How are
It was
you
crazy.
feeling?
Well, and apparently this is something. It was hitting a bunch of people, so we're good. Never, well, I won't say never, but it's a rarity that both my husband and I sick at the exact same time.
You've been poisoned.
I think so. I think somebody had poisoned both of us, but we're fine now. We're good. And
That's right.
kudos to my kid that I was like, you're on your own, lock yourself in your room, feed yourself, you're good. And she did.
Yeah.
She survived another day.
You know what? It's amazing how our kids can do things without us.
They're fine.
And they're going to be put to the test this week. School's out.
By the way, you're on your own
so
starting Friday.
I saw this picture of you on Saturday. Gotta say, you look beautiful sick.
Just because
Quite
I got my
lovely.
lashes done. So my girl Ashley, I did my lashes the day before, thank goodness. Yeah. But I was
Look at
hot
that
and
fan.
sweaty and nasty, and so I sat on the porch because I didn't want to infect the house, and I just had the fan on. And it was kind of nice.
All right. Well, you know what?
Everybody
That
leaves
is-
you alone when you're sick.
That is the nice thing when you're really sick.
Yeah.
They don't want to get near you.
No.
If you just tell people you're like not feeling that great,
Still
no,
bother you.
it's still game on. You have to do everything.
Yeah, nobody came near me, including the dog. The dog was with Paul the entire time. So I am feeling better, and I'm so happy to be here because we've got some goodies today.
Yes, they say breakfast is the most important
I
meal
agree,
of the day.
100%. We've got treats to start the day off right, and we're going to start with some Pop-Tarts.
Look at this. So this is from Highbrow.
Highbrow.
These beautiful. Okay, so there's a big event coming up. It's June the 2nd.
Okay.
These look beautiful. I want to know what's in each of them.
Yes, this is called Break Fest. So
Yes.
Break Fest is happening, a festival that starts
breaking
first thing
Pop-Tarts is
in
what
the
I'm doing.
morning. And there's so many different people that are going to be there. You can jam to live music. You're going to have all of this food. Check out what they brought us.
Okay, so little tiny donuts, and you got Triple Crown Bakery. Then you've got Five Daughters.
Look at
You've
the
got
Five
Honest
Daughters
Coffee.
donuts.
Guys,
Legit.
this is a music fest that I can handle because it's in the morning. Starts first thing in the morning,
Yes.
breakfast, live music. Here's some pics of it before. It's at the factory at Franklin. So look, mark your calendars. June the 2nd, in the morning, you will go to the factory at Franklin and you will enjoy all the pastries that everybody has to
I
offer.
kind
'Cause they're
of love
amazing,
it. I love
right?
everything that's happening. The band Newfound Glory is hosting the event. They're going to perform along with several others. As we said, June the 2nd, Factory at Franklin from 8 until 5. So you start with breakfast. You do breakfast for lunch. You do
Go all
breakfast for
day.
dinner. All day.
All day.
Breakfast.net is where you find out about it.
I love that so much.
Look at those Pop-Tarts. Look at those donuts.
I might tuck one of these away so I can give it to my kids because I don't want to do anything more for this whole, going to school in the morning.
Last week's school.
Last week of school.
Solidarity. We are in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can handle this. The countdown clock is going on. Parents, brace yourself.
Summer. I know this song.
Summer.
Somebody's
Of
been
course you
singing
do.
this song. Yeah. High School Musical 2. That's not High School Musical 1, that's High School Musical 2.
You'll be shocked to know I did not know anything about that. Not the song, not the scene,
Yeah.
zero. I just thought it was going to be kids celebrating summer.
No, that's Summer song from High School Musical 2. Also the
Now-
one where Sharpay goes to the country club and she drives her convertible there, and then all the kids get a job at the country club.
Now listen, if you want to talk about meatballs, I saw that movie a lot when I was a kid, so I could give you the
Listen,
play-by-play of that.
Somebody at my house is really deep into High School Musical right now, so
I love that.
There it is.
Well, so it's a hectic week for a lot of us. We've got crazy days, and
Yeah.
your daughter had to go on a field trip this morning. She
she's
had
at
to
the
dress
Hermitage.
the part.
Yes, junior docent at the Hermitage, reciting, "Welcome to the Hermitage. This is the first place of blah, 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 blah." She's got it. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Maybe.
That's sweet.
Yes.
It's Hawaiian Day at school, and so you know what that meant?
You had to push something together at the last minute.
It meant, Mom, I need a grass skirt. Well, we don't have a grass skirt. We do have construction paper and some string, so have at it. And look, it happened.
Pulled it over.
You know?
Look at that. That looks great.
But this is the type of chaos that all of us are dealing with on this final week. So anyway.
Another good little last week of school, my child's backpack, the strap broke. Of course it did. Of course it did, because it's the last week.
That guarantees you're buying a new one next
So
year.
I sewed that baby back together. It looks
Sewed
like
it?
Frankenstein. Well, yeah, I can sew a little. So I sewed it back together. I was like, you're good. It might be lopsided because I sewed it really tight, but it's fine because we're in the last week.
I'm learning so much about you. I just didn't picture you with needle and thread
Yeah,
at the ready.
We are limping across the finish line, but we are doing it.
Hey, how fun was this on the third hour of the Today Show? Did you see our friend, a friend of the show, Billy Deck, knocked it out of the park? The owner of Sutton and Nashville was highlighting Filipino food.
He was mixing cocktails with us just last week. Now he's hanging out in New York with Al, doing some amazing chicken dish. Actually, he did 3 different recipes, all in under 4 minutes.
Isn't that amazing?
Zipped through, killed it as usual. We're so proud of him. He's so great.
So he talks about he loves Filipino food.
Yeah.
Of course, that's his nationality. And he did a chicken adobo and then all the different ways to do it. And we were so proud
great.
of him. So Billy Deck,
Good stuff.
owner of Sunda Nashville in the Gulch. He's going to be back here on Friday giving us details on fun things happening in Nashville in the month of June.
Okay, friends, it is the end of an era. Game of Thrones.
Goodness. It's over?
Officially ended last night.
I'm feeling really good about this. I never saw one episode, so I feel like now maybe everybody else I can be plugged into their world. How did you feel about it? How did it end? Tell me details.
I'm not loving the last season. There were a lot of things that happened, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of fans. I'm not going to give anything away because Tim hasn't seen the finale yet, so I'm not going to say anything.
You're good.
I will say there were certain things that I went, yeah, okay, that makes sense, and then other things just leave you scratching your head. I don't know if they're kind of maybe setting it up, so if 20 years from now they want to do some kind of reboot, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
don't you feel that way about all the finales of big shows that have a really big, intense following?
Yeah.
It's hard. Lost. Seinfeld even,
Seinfeld was awful.
Yeah, they fell flat. Remember Lost ended and people were like, what was that?
Well, I didn't watch Lost.
No, neither did I, but people were stunned. Listen, I may be on TV, but I certainly don't seem to watch much of it, especially after 5. Life just doesn't happen.
I will say Game of Thrones, for all intents and purposes, I loved the series, 100% in. Still one of my favorite episodes, or favorite series that I've ever watched. But last night, I don't know. I just had all these things in my head that I thought would happen.
All right.
They didn't.
Well, the finale isn't the only thing people are talking about. It's the water bottle left on the set. More mistake. I don't understand how this keeps happening on Game of Thrones.
Another mistake.
First the coffee cup on the set, now the water bottle.
Oh, Samuel, what were you doing, Samuel? Oh, I didn't even notice it.
I'm so glad I never watched the show.
Oh.
It looks awful.
But no, it's great. It's so great. It really is.
All of Nashville celebrating a four-legged friend's birthday today. Get pumped. It is
Doug the Pug Day! Yay!
Officially.
Mayor Briley made it official and everything. So our friend Leslie, who is Doug's owner, says, how should we celebrate? Well, she says, eat lots of pizza and chill hard, because that's what Doug would do.
All right, up to that challenge. If you're not following Doug the Pug on Instagram, there he is.
I love him so much.
He's the sweetest. The owner started dressing him up, taking pictures, and it just took off.
He's the chillest. He truly is. I've tried to take pictures of my dog, and it is never, no, you can't do it. Look at that. Happy Doug the Pug Day.
Very
so
good.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the best graduation gift ever.
Truly.
A billionaire is paying off all the student loans of the entire graduating class, 400 students in all.
So this happened over the weekend. You probably heard about it at Morehouse College. Billionaire Robert F. Smith was giving the commencement speech when he said this.
And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.
I don't think they understood what he
I
just
felt
said.
like that was a really subtle. I mean, if I'm giving away $40 million, I'm going to really, it's going to be clear as day.
I don't think
Right?
they quite understood.
So
he's worth $5 billion, so don't worry about him. He's doing okay. He pledged to give away half of his net worth to support equality for African Americans and to protect the environment.
Incredible, very cool.
Wow. Guess what? He is top of the list on everybody's request next year to speak at their graduation ceremony.
Should be fine.
It's like my inbox is flooded all of a sudden. Okay, it's time for another edition of What Are We Eating?
It's breakfast themed.
Okay.
These are called Phillos.
Pillows.
Look at these fun boxes.
Pillows.
They're so happy.
Oh, it's Hershey's.
So this one's from Pillsbury, both
okay.
General Mills products.
Okay.
2 flavors. We've got Hershey's Cookie and Cream,
Okay.
and then you've got Cinnamon Roll. These are filled cereals.
Let me show you. That's what it looks like. Yeah.
I'm very delicate with this.
Hey. This milk is already chocolate, which means, you know, that's a good time. When you put the white milk over it and it turns chocolate, it's a good cereal.
Wow, it's really yummy.
Really, really chocolatey.
Okay, so Walmart is doing a thing with these cereals. They're actually celebrating the launch of it, setting up little cafes in Walmarts today and tomorrow, locations around Middle Tennessee. So if you go to a Walmart near you, or actually at those addresses right there on Nolensville Pike, you can try them out.
Okay, so this
Hellos.
one's cookies and cream. It's like actually little mini cookies, and you put milk on it.
As
That's what that
cereal
is.
should be. Delicious.
So there
I'm
you
a
go.
big fan. And
Put it
they're
over
so
there.
happy.
They are
How
so
can you have
happy
that
on the
day
back.
when you see these cute boxes.